What is up, man? It's Trader Future here, back again with another video. This one's gonna be shorter than the last two, but man, pick your head up right now. Pick your head up right now, because the situation you're going through, man, it's all a test. It's all a test from the Most High. You know, like they say, he gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. You know, and that makes sense, because you got to be strong to overcome adversity. That's what makes you strong. That's what builds you up. And you have to be willing to take those chances. You know, you can't be stuck inside your shell your whole life. You got to get uncomfortable sometimes. And in that uncomfortability, you'll find, that's where you find yourself. That's where you find what you're made of. You know, because I used to be that little shell, man. I used to be stuck in my shell. You know, if there was something I didn't like to do, man, I just no second guess about it. Just, I'm not doing it. You know, just completely out of my mind, man. And I was, always afraid to take risks. Afraid of what other people thought of me. Afraid of, being embarrassed. Afraid of being put on the spot. But where I'm at now, and how far I came, man, I wouldn't take back those situations for nothing, because those made me, man. Those built me. Those made me, it gave me the mental toughness I have now. Those situations. They're all obstacles, man. They're tests to build you up. So look at it like, the more adversity you have to face in life, man, the more special you are. Because God knows how powerful you are. Like I said, God won't give you a task that you can't handle, that he knows you can't handle. Right? So if he's just throwing these, one after another right at you, and you think you can't, catch a break, and you can't really feel too comfortable in life and get relaxed in life because you're not living the way that you want to live, just know that, man, you're a very special being spiritually. Because all of those, all of those setbacks are meant for you. Meant for you to grow mentally and evolve out of that state of, just living straight from the ego, and start to evolve into, the spirit, living from the spirit. So look, man, that's just something to take into perspective when, you going through a lot, and you feel like, why is God doing this to me? If there is a God, why is God doing this to me? It's because you special, man. He know you gonna get over that, bro. He wants you to get over that and make you stronger, man. He wants to build you up. And as I'm speaking of this, is I see 1, 2, 3, 4. As I'm talking about these little baby steps, that's what the meaning of 1, 2, 3, 4 is. Pretty much, it's like, it's gradual, like stairs. It's like you're taking little steps, one at a time. And that's what you're doing, in these situations. You're building yourself up one situation at a time. And the more adversity you overcome in life, that's just the less of problems that you'll have in the future, man. Once you overcome something, man, it's like you'll never fail. You'll never, get stuck in that situation again, because you have more clarity on the entire situation and what you need to do to get out of it, because you've done it before. Or beforehand, know what you need to do to not get in that situation. It's all mental, man. And you're gonna start to think in that way. You may not be thinking that way now. You may be thinking like, man, God hates me or something like this, man. If you were living and breathing right now, if you were here on this planet, God loves you unconditionally. And everything's not gonna be flowers and roses, man. And that's just the way life works. Everything's got to be balanced. Positive and negative, good and evil. Just like God and Satan. Boy, girl, left, right, up, down. You see what I'm talking about? It's all polarities and duality. And that's one of the laws of the universe. But look, man, you just gotta, whether you believe it or not, you just gotta know that you special, man. You special, man. The people that just got it easy. I mean, nobody just necessarily got it easy their whole life. But the people that didn't have to go through it as much adversity, they probably don't have a high of mental capacity as what you would have. It all depends, but that's just part of life, man. God's not just gonna make your life just perfect, man. Nothing's perfect. So the hardships they're a part of life. They're necessary and able for you to grow, because you don't want to stay stagnant your whole life, man. That's why people don't accomplish their dreams and goals. They're not as successful as what they wanted to be. And they look back at that when they're older, in their deathbeds, and thinking like, man, I wish I would have done this. I should have done this. What could I have done differently? Or no, what chances could I have taken that possibly could have led me, to my goals and dreams? And you don't want to be one of those people, man, looking back at, your life with regret. You just got to stay positive in those times and know that it's all a part of the process, okay? And you are on to bigger and better things. And God loves you no matter what, man. You are his child, his baby. Everything that's happening is meant to happen, and everything that will happen is meant to happen. It's called destiny, and that's what I have a strong belief in that. Same with karma, you know, just because my experiences in life, you know, have pretty much confirmed, you know, these things to me. But yeah, man, that's just all I wanted to talk about today. Just, you know, informing you guys that, you know, you're not the only one going through what you're going through, and you may look at it as a bad thing now, but I promise you, it's all gonna be worth it in the end, and you will see it, and you'll be able to look back and say, you know, I'm grateful for that situation, and you know, just always be grateful, man, because you know, you never know what you're gonna get out of life. You never know what's coming next, right? Could be good or bad. So just be grateful for what you have right now. You know, what you're able to do right now. You know, the shoes on your feet, you know, the roof over your head, the food in your stomach, you know, the car that you're driving, whatever. Just be grateful for it, man. Because that's it. It's only going to bring, you're sending out that message for the universe to bring you more things to be grateful for. You know, and once you just in that state, you'll start to begin to move into, you know, a more positive, like a flow state, you know, to where you're just always positive because you see you already gotten your manifestations from keeping a positive mind and keeping, you know, clear visions on what you want. So it's like, you know, I manifested this. I did this just by the power of my mind. You know, just by what I focus on. So that's just gonna make it a lot more easy. You're gonna move on from that belief, that those limited beliefs that, you know, if I focus on, you know, what I want, I'm just magically gonna get it. You know, you're gonna move on from those beliefs because it happened to you. You experienced it. So that's what keeping a positive mind does, and showing gratitude does. It sends out a positive, you know, connotation for the universe to be like, hey, this person, you know, he's this person's in that frequency. You know, they're in that frequency of, you know, being worthy of anything, whatever they desire. Okay, so just keep that in your mind, man. You know, keep focusing on you, keep doing you, keep rocking out, man. Keep being a chosen one. You was built for this. You know, stay motivated. All love to y'all out there. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. You know, I really appreciate it. Love y'all.